Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another video of the Let's Talk Abs with the Hockey Coach, Guru Coach FRENCHY for the Hockey National Show. Today, I want to talk about Artturi Lehkonen. We know the trade bait is coming. He's on the trade bait for the Montreal Canadiens. But my question to you is, do we trade Lehkonen or not? And I'm going to give you all the information about Lehkonen. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what we should do with Lehkonen. So don't go nowhere. And you know what's coming right here. Yeah, subscribe, click on the likes, and tell me what you think about my video about Artturi Lehkonen. Do you think the Montreal Canadiens should keep or not Artturi Lehkonen? Let's dive in about what you need to know about Lehkonen. Sent with the Montreal Canadiens. You have a lot of graphic, guys, so be aware. It's going to be a little bit longer, and then you can stop the video at any moment to looking more the stats a little bit more deeper. First of all, Lehkonen is stay or is gone. This is the value of Artturi Lehkonen. Was born in Finland, and he is now 26 years old. He's a 6 foot, 176 pounds. He is a left winger. He played this season 52 games. He have 10 goals, 14 assists for a 24 point. He is right now at that moment to accomplish maybe his best season in NHL since he's in with the Montreal Canadiens. So far, he played 390 games, so he's about 10 games to another milestone for him. 71 goals, 73 assists, 144 points. This is the season number 6 for him with the Montreal Canadiens. He have an average about 14 goals since the beginning of his career with 26 points per season. The next one I want to talk, this is exactly his stat year per year. You can see his best season as a goal. It was 18 as first year. Then he reached 20 assists and it's year number 3 with 31 points. That's what he is right. That's why his best year. And then also this season, guys, is already have 10 goals and 14 point for assists for 24 points. So he is right now on the way to maybe accomplish his best season if he had no injury during his career. This is another way to show to you. I'm going to disappear. I don't like to see my face like this right there over him. This is explain to him everything about his split in NHL, on the road, one day win, one day lose, each month, again, each conference, and again, each division. So take a time to read his statistic about Artturi Lehkonen on its different categories. The value of Lehkonen in my eyes, for me, is a different player. What are you talking about, coach? He have a specific role inside a team. He's a specialist on the details of the game, like example on shorthanded. Really great on shorthanded. He is above of average player in NHL about this because he have a great IQ and also with a great vision. He anticipate, he read the play, is always at the right position. His body is always with the stick on the lane. He's very smart hockey player. And for me, he's a third line and any team in NHL because he's forechecking, his back checking, his defensive zone, his neutral zone, and on offensive zone, guys. He's always at the right position. He's a really smart hockey player. That's really where his value of Lehkonen, and that's what I said. He's a friend. It's not guys going to score 30 goals per year or 70 points per year, but he accomplished the role where not many can do. He knows the details of the game. That's called a two-way players. What you need to improve for me, for Lehkonen, is skating. He have a good speed, but he should improve that way. That way helping him for sure. His offensive side, when you talk about this, he still struggle to score goal. And the next one is a finisher. Go with my offensive side comments where he cannot finish. You have a difficult time. You have a lot of opportunities. You have no reason this kid can score 20, 25 goals if he was able to finish all the opportunities he got. And that will helping him to get a bigger contract for sure. But for me, that's what he need to improve. That will give him an extra 3, 4, 5 goals per year when he become a finisher. Then it's stick angling. I think that's another area where he should improve to become a better hockey player in NHL. His value right now of Lehkonen on this contract situation, this season he gained $2.3 million. He become an RFA. This is the last time he become an RFA. So he's in the situation he can get a long-term contract or a bridge contract. But a bridge contract right now, it would be pushing him and maybe 3 years, and it would become about 30 years old. So he play gamble about this. Would be interesting what he can become or what he's looking for at the end of the season. For me, he's at the peak of his career at that moment. 26 for the next 5 years, 6 years. He's at his peak of his abilities in NHL. He's a great player with maturity, off ice, on ice. He's a great human being, a good person. You never hear nothing negative about his personality around. His control is composure on the ice is really up. He never upset to put the team on the bad situation. If you tell me that, I'm sure if I was coaching him, he would be one of my favorite players because he's a great human being on the ice and off ice. He accomplished for me now a kind of role of leadership. What you talk about? He will maybe in any team the best player on the defensive side and on the two-way situation. So for me, a good role of the leadership inside a team for sure. His work ethic, consistency. That's the two keys he is. You have only one speed in the game. He's always go, 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 go. Work ethic, leap example, is great. And it's rare you have a bad game. He does the thing what nobody sees because he's not a flashy player. He's not on the highlights. But as a coach, he does the details of the game. And that's what his work ethic, the way he take care about himself, show his leadership inside any team. That's what I believe Lehkonen is play a specific role inside any team. Plus, he loves Montreal. So that's another things for Lehkonen, to be honest with you. Now, let's go deep more about the statistic about him. For example, this is coming from the Atlantic website where the value of the player versus his contract. This season right now is projected to get 15 goals and 19 assists for 35 points. That would become his best season in NHL. This is the update February 22nd. So you can see his value is at 2.3 and his market, guys, is over $4 million. That gives you an idea right now is underpaid for the Montreal Canadiens at that moment. So really interesting what he's going to how much he's going to get for the next contract. This is WAR is 76%. That give you an idea. But look, his 3 seasons. Look how he's increasing, get better on the offensive, on the defense still, and the finishing a little bit better. But I think last season he struggled a little bit on the offensive, but he picked it up now. Look, 79 offense, 99 defense, PK 21, finishing 32, goal per 60 is 47, assist primary 57. He draw 77% penalties, that's great. He compete at 54, teammate 54 guy. It's an ideal player, to be honest with you. Let's move on to the next one, more on strength categories for Lehkonen. This was updated a couple of weeks ago for another website. I got those kind of information. Offense, defense, transition. Look, this number, almost over 75 each one. Chance scoring, 72. Play driving, look. Chance opportunities, shot contribution, denials, high danger assists, shooting, recovery, only forward, need to get better. Carry the puck, he does not do this a lot. Entry zone, he does not do this. Roll difficulty, 69, passing, 64. Power play, he get a little bit more now. His position, exit, 72. You can see how he can contribute to any team in NHL. This is another website I got. His goal is positioning ranking 23, assist 33. It's still all right, guys. He's still at 14 minutes per game. That'll give you an idea how much he produced for that. He have a IXG of 10.91 and also a point per game at 0.5 at that moment. So I want to share with you guys. If you trade him tomorrow, I believe at the trade deadline, he can get a first-round pick late or an early second-round pick. Or he can get in return a prospect A. I don't see any problem. Now, maybe Montreal can maybe do a package deal with Lehkonen plus one player, and he can get a first-round pick plus a prospect B or a prospect A to depend who is the player together, and maybe an extra pick with that trade example. So that'll give you an idea. And finally, the last one I want to talk about, guys, is which team can make a trade with the Montreal Canadiens. I still believe the Rangers looking for Lehkonen. Oilers can do also with Lehkonen. I think Rangers, Oilers can do a package deal with Lehkonen and maybe Kulak or Chariot. Oilers also. The Capitals are another team. I think they would like to get Lehkonen for sure, and maybe add a Kulak. And the Star, maybe a little bit deep on that one over there, but maybe they would like to get a Chariot and a Lehkonen over there. But, and that's the but, Ab should keep him at least Pitlick is ready. What are you talking, coach? Look, they don't have a lot of players like Lehkonen. There's strength factors for me, I would say to you, where you keep him or you don't keep him. First of all, you should know we cannot offer him $4 million. If he's looking right now about $3 million for 4 years, or a package deal between $12 to $15 million for 4 or 5 years, that's something we can consider to keep him. That's the first thing, the contract, the money for the salary cap. The second thing, they don't have a lot of players like him on his prim, a little bit like Josh Anderson. We have him. Why to send him out? We have him. If ever we get something good in return, that's going to have to be considered. But another factor is really important. Do we have another Lehkonen inside that team? The closest one for me is Rem Pitlick. And for me, we can consider Rem Pitlick ready for that job right now? Or that kind of players? I'm not sure yet. A mix of Jake Haven and Rem Pitlick together make a Lehkonen one piece better, but unfortunately we cannot do that, right? So at the end of the day, Coach FRENCHY said to Montreal Canadiens, sign him at $3.5 million for 3 years, right? And then keep him for 3 years, and then we'll see what's happening. I would prefer to get Lehkonen on the way with transformation, the word what can use for to get that team for the next couple of years. So for me, Artturi Lehkonen, sorry. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, click on the like. Tell me what you think about Artturi Lehkonen. Do we trade him or not? Let me know at the end of the video. That'd be awesome. But remember, you have greatness inside of you. Thanks again for watching another video of the series called Let's Talk Abs with the hockey coach, your coach FRENCHY. I can't wait to see you for the next video.